Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. How are you? What's going on? I'm Jim. Welcome to the Side Hustle Shuffle. We're here on YouTube, Facebook. I think we're on LinkedIn, and I think we're on X. Is it X? Is it Twitter? What are you calling it these days? Let me crank a little bit of music. I like the music loud, and if it's too loud, just let me know. Anyway, to inspire, educate, and empower others on how passive income can lead to personal and financial freedom. That's my goal. Okay, that's my goal. I want to, passive income is like people are going to tell you it's impossible. It's not something that's real. Passive income is not real, and it's not real if your idea of passive income is sitting on the beach, never having to work and do anything. No, what passive income is doing something today, and having that hey, what's going on? Ashley Dogs here, Gear Websites is here. Welcome, guys. So, passive income is doing something today, putting forth some effort today. And that effort has the potential to earn you money over and over again in the future, time and time again. I call it my clone army, okay? The clone army. Every time I make a video, every time I make a piece of content, I put it out there. It's out there working for me. It's a clone of me out there earning me money at 12 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, on a Sunday when I'm sleeping, when I'm at church, when I'm with my family. These videos are out there, okay? And if you put out one video a week, by the 3-year mark, you've got hundreds of videos out there working for you, okay? 24/7, 7 days a week, 356 days a year, all right? I mean, it compounds over time. You're not going to make a lot of money at the beginning if you're thinking about it, but once you get to hundreds of videos, it just compounds. It just happens. Okay, and that's passive income. And we're going to go through some different streams that I have. All right. So to inspire, educate, and empower others, right, on how passive income can lead to personal and financial freedom. Right. It's pretty crazy. And that's what we're in it all about is financial freedom, right? It's financial freedom, and time freedom is more important to me. Time freedom, being able to spend time with the loved ones and doing what you want to do when you want to do it, is the key. Is what the goal is, right? At least what my goal is to free up for free time to be with the family, right? Raise the family, have somebody stay home with the kids, that kind of stuff, right? Anyway, Amazon influencers. Amazon is a great partner if you want to do passive income. Okay, Amazon has a bunch of different programs. We're going to touch on a few of them, right? We're going to touch on the Associates program, which is their affiliate program. We're going to talk about influencer program. We're going to talk about KDP publishing, self-publishing. We can even talk about merch on demand a little bit. I don't do merch on demand, but we can talk about it. I do merch on demand on TikTok. But anyhow, so there's a lot of different income streams that you get from Amazon, right? And Amazon's having this big spring sale, but they just announced it. They sent out an email the other day. The big spring sale, I think, is the 20th. Let me just pull it up here so I can look. I'm going to look at it. I'm not going to pull it up so you can see it. It's proprietary, and you can't share these emails. But they just announced the big spring sale, the 20th to the 25th. I think that's a Wednesday. The 20th is a Wednesday. So, and they sent this really cool toolkit, creator toolkit. It's got all kinds of color schemes and banners and creators and all kinds of stuff so you can promote to your audience for your now offsite traffic. Now, this is what we're touching on with the Amazon Associates program, the Amazon affiliate program, where you're going to take an affiliate link, put it in your offsite traffic, okay, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, whatever your offsite traffic is, YouTube, and drive traffic to Amazon with your affiliate link, okay? That's what you're doing. And now they're having this sale on the 20th to the 25th, okay? So people are going to be shopping. They're going to want you to drive more traffic to the platform, right? And they're giving them, like I said, this great creator toolkit has all these tools in it. So now you don't have to go to Canva. You don't have to, go anywhere to create stuff. It's created all for you, and it's all authorized by Amazon to use. So you can use it without fear of violating any terms of agreements or terms and conditions. Which is always something that should be on your mind when you're dealing with Amazon and offsite traffic. Make sure everything you do offsite traffic is within the rules, because they will get you. Amazon, I always say, hey, Adam's here. Can I mute the music? Oh, you know what? You guys are no fun. I know. You know what? You're right, though. You're right. It's just, it gets me going, man. It gets me going. Anyhow, all right. Adam said mute the music. We'll mute the music. Now I have to start all over again, right? Anyhow, where was I? That's what I need the music for, man. That's what I need the music for. So we were talking about the big sale. We were talking about the creator toolkit, and all the stuff that you could have in there. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. And that's the offsite traffic. Anybody could be an Amazon associate, pretty much. All right, anybody can. You had trouble hearing, and no, hey man, I'm only breaking your chops on it. It's like it's just what I used to get, and every time I go back and listen to the replay, I wish I wouldn't have put the music so loud. And so you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But there is YouTube actually has a tool that you can clear up the background music, background noise. Like so, like when I'm driving in the car doing a video in the car and you hear all the car noises, you can clean up the audio. It's a really good little tool. I forget what it's called. It's an app. I got it on my phone. I can find it for you. But anyway, the toolkit is pretty wild. And they're sending it out for you so that you can have everything. It was Selection Sunday, so everybody is talking about the March Madness, and so my phone's going to be beeping probably all night long. YouTube Studio. It wasn't YouTube Studio. YouTube Create. It was YouTube Create. So that's the app, YouTube Create, and it has a thing in there, a tool or whatever they call it, a widget. And and you're welcome. And it'll take out background noise. So like if you're the kind of person like me, I used to do all my videos in the car because when I was driving and distracted, I was able to just ramble and talk a lot about subjects, and it got me out of myself, kind of, to break the ice, kind of thing. But that was back in the beginning, so I don't do that so much anymore. But I do spend a lot of time in the car, and it would be good to take advantage of that time and maybe record some of that stuff. And maybe. But the big sale, okay, the big sale. We were going to talk about some strategies and what I think people should be doing. First thing I would do is if you were an influencer last year, right? Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, I should have said it. Happy St. Patrick's Day, top of the evening to you. Erin GoBrunch and all of that. Happy blessings to you. I am first generation American. My parents are Irish. My father's Scotch Irish. My mother's from Northern Ireland, and came here in the late '60s. And so I'm first generation American. Thank you very much. Don't ask me what I think about the immigrant problem. Anyway, so happy St. Patrick's Day. Drove the Snakes out of Ireland. Pretty cool dude. And from what I heard, he was Italian. So that kind of busts the bubble a little bit. Anyway. Strategies for offsite traffic. So if you were an Amazon influencer last year, or even if you were an associate last year, go back into your history. You can go back, look at what was selling last year in the springtime, okay? Because this is what's happening. The end of this month is going to be, that's why they're doing the spring sale. They're trying to jumpstart Q2, right? To get it going, to get people to start buying. Because now when people start using their yards, people start getting out. Now you got pool supplies, you got backyard supplies, you got patio furniture, you got lawn care, you got insects, you got all kinds of stuff that happens. You got spring cleaning, you got attics, you got basements, you got all this kind of stuff that starts happening in the spring. So it's a big boost in sales. So go back, look at what you were selling last year. One of my best sellers last year was the gauge that goes on the barbecue grill, right? I sold thousands and thousands of those, right? So I'm going to go back and make more videos on that item, right? So and all the other items, the barbecue cover, the patio furniture, the pavers that I used, the pest control that I used, the umbrella that I bought, all of that kind of stuff is going to start going. Beach stuff, pool stuff, all that kind of stuff, right? Filter stuff, hoses, all that kind of replacement hoses. People are putting their pools together. Guess what? They're going to need replacement hoses. They're going to need filters. They're going to need all kinds of stuff and you might say, I don't do those kind of videos. Those are cheap products, under $20. I'm not going to do it. It's up to you. Volume is a thing. So if that filter sells 10,000 a month, it might be worth it for you, right? That's my opinion anyway. So I would go back and look at everything from last year. And then if you didn't do last year, I would go ahead and go look at movers and shakers, most wished for. Those are things that for the future if you look on Amazon, right? And you can also you could do a search. You can ask ChatGPT, what are the common sales items in the springtime, or however you want to word it, figure out how to get ChatGPT to work for you, because it's all about the prompts that you give it. and figure out what was selling. Sundresses, sandals, bathing suits. All of these things are going to start going, and people are starting to look now. I mean, I'm going to Florida next week. We're looking for bathing suits right now. I mean, it's suntan lotion. You might not think about it, but household items. The stuff you use to clean the floors, the stuff you use to, people are spring cleaning now. All right. Uh, Extendable dusters, all that kind of stuff. People are going to be buying, right? Sporting equipment, baseball equipment, golf equipment, right? All this kind of stuff is what's going to be going pretty fast. All right. So go through all your house again, right? Remember, you started that at the beginning. I would challenge you to get that passion back that you had at the beginning. Remember when you had it at the beginning, when you ran around and everything you saw, you said, "Hey, what's that? Is that on Amazon?" You took a video right there on the spot. I mean, get back into that, and start seeing, when you see people have stuff out there that they bought for the spring, maybe your next door neighbor just bought something for yard care. Hey, what is that? Go over and take the video. Takes 2 seconds to do it, right? But get all of these things done. Get it all done. Get seasonal stuff is important. Okay. Now, some people say don't worry about seasonal stuff. You can make a career on just doing seasonal stuff. Just put out each season. You just got to be like a month or two ahead, because by the time you get your videos ranked, approved, uploaded, and ranked, it's going to take a few days at the least, maybe a week or so, sometimes more, before they get onto the carousel, and start getting views. For sure. So go back and look at all that stuff. I would say all the spring stuff, and start redoing videos on the stuff that you were selling, bestseller stuff and you can go back. Analytics. That analytics is there, and if you don't have it there, I'm sure it's in Logi if you're not a Logi member. And the big sale, it's gonna jumpstart Q2. It's gonna jumpstart the springtime, and of course, everybody's gonna benefit. Everybody's gonna benefit. So what I would also suggest you do is use something like Metricool or Ragapulse. I'm probably saying them wrong. Ragapulse or Metricool. They are content schedulers. So you could have reels and posts and all kinds of stuff scheduled to go out. You can start it now. You can make the content now and schedule it the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 20, all the way up to the 25th. And you can schedule it. This one goes out at 9 o'clock. This one goes out at 10 o'clock. This one goes out at 11 o'clock. And you can back up all 5 days and then sit back and watch the fireworks. Because, I mean, reels, depending on the reel and how good you are at making a reel, is how many views you're going to get. And you can drive reels to your page, right? And you can use links. Stories you can use to drive back to your content. And of course, you can use Instagram. You just drive it back to your profile page, right? The trick is, though, to drive all the traffic. Now, be careful where you're driving the traffic to. You don't want to use affiliate links in emails. You don't want to use affiliate links. You want to drive them to your storefront. You want to drive them to lists or curations lists. Okay, drive them right to there, and like have bestsellers of the day or whatever, and have it and send it to the list. Okay, because then you're going to get the offsite traffic. Even if they bounce around and scroll and go to different things in the list, you're going to get the offsite commissions. Okay. um, yeah, I think that's a good idea. So that's a good strategy to have. And what are you guys doing? Are you guys doing any strategy for the spring sale? See, man, it's too quiet without the music. I got to have a little bit. I'm going to just keep it low so I can hear it. Maybe you can't hear it. How's that? Maybe, can you hear that? Can you hear that? Let me know if you can hear that. Let me go over. I can go over to here and see what I can hear. There's a lag. Okay, there's some kind of lag going on here. That was a good 2 minutes. Oh, let me turn that off. Hold on. Sorry. That's how long the lag is, you know. Hey, Ashley, thanks, man. So Ashley says he's making his first 3 videos this week. Okay, man, is this your first time making the first? Or did you get rejected one time? How do you feel about your videos? You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? Uh, I wish you very much luck. Um, make sure they're your best 3 videos, and make sure that they got all the right things on them. You know, and yeah, congratulations on being approved and getting to this point. Uh, and this is a very testy time. I got denied my first 2 times, because the first time I'm a YouTuber. I thought I knew what the hell I was doing, so I just threw out 3 videos and threw them up. And then when I got denied, I was like, "What the hell happened?" And so then I looked into the second one, figured out again, thinking I knew what I was doing, and just made them better in my mind, and got denied again. And then I started sweating, saying, "Now I better start doing research and figuring out what these things are supposed to be." And I got approved. Um, but it was a what do you call, crazy time for me. I was very nervous. I didn't, because if I didn't get approved, I would have been done. Would have been it. Would have been it. But I did get approved. That was 2021 in August 2021, and been a ride. It's been a ride since then, up and down. There's been some really good months, and there's been some okay months. I'll tell you that. But it started off really good, and it really hasn't disappointed since then. Really hasn't. And that's the influencer program. Now we were talking about the on-site traffic. What were the issues on in my videos? Um, I did an unboxing video with the label on it, with the shipping label on it, and for the life of me, I didn't understand that was verboten. That you can't have a barcode, you can't have an address, you can't have any personal information in the videos, and that was what I that was my major screw up. You know, I've been doing research and going for the first attempt, put it over for, yeah. Hey man, I wish that if you put the first attempt out and you got denied, I wish they'd be more specific, give you more advice. They're very vague. They're very vague. They have like 1 or 2 responses that they give everybody. They don't meet our guidelines is their favorite one. And how you supposed to make adjustments and changes with advice like that, right? Um, but you didn't know that. So yeah, no personal information. You can't say any kind of. I can't, like, there's times I'll have a box in the background over here, right? And it'll get denied because the box is in the background, and the label's on it, or just the barcode will be on it. It's you know could it's and of course the most recent ones that I was getting denied. I was doing a pest control product, and it was all natural, and I kept saying all natural and safe, right? And that was considered medical advice. So I kept getting denied. So as I was saying, all natural and safe, and they didn't like that, so I couldn't say that. So you got to be careful what you say. You can't give medical advice. You can't, drive traffic somewhere else. You can't uh, make any false claims, anything like that. Um, I used to say, get something simple with no moving parts so you can do a good video. But now they 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 want they want you to be an influencer. So they want you to show it in use. Okay, so but it doesn't have to be a full tutorial A to Z. It could be just showing this one particular function of the item, but you actually using it in real time. That's the kind of thing they want. I wasn't sure if I should get my face. Um, let's put that up there. Um, the YouTube channel, you mean, so that you got approved for with the YouTube channel, and you're worried about the content? As long as you're getting engagement on your content, um, I don't know that you have to be in the videos on your YouTube channel, and you don't really have to be on the videos in your Amazon videos either. I mean, they want to know. I mean, you should be in some of them somewhere, and but plenty of people get by without being in them, just having their hands in them, or different things, voiceovers over B-roll and stuff like that. But on YouTube, you can do a faceless channel. It's probably okay. Um, again, I'm not a doctor. I play one on TV, but that'd be what I would think. It would be fine. That's what I would think. Um, as far as news clips, I don't know that you can monetize news and politics and stuff like that. It gets iffy with stuff because they'll monetize it one day, then things will change and they'll stop monetizing it. Like all of a sudden it'll be a war zone and they don't want to be involved, so they won't monetize stuff like that. So you got to be careful with what you're doing. But if you're not worried about that, as far as if you're just trying to build a channel, but if you're trying to monetize the videos, some of them might be an issue. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know everything. I don't know a lot. I don't know anything really. Um, but that be what I would do as far as the first 3 videos. Find something that you're familiar with. One of the things in your house that you're going to do a shadow video on, and go in depth into a feature. Okay, and show why you like the thing because it has this feature that the other one doesn't have, or really love it because this makes it easier for you, and this is how you use it, and it saves you time. Whatever it does to you, that's the kind of video that you want. And then it's audio, it's lighting, it's video quality, right? It's all of those things. It's basic stuff, but nobody really knows. Nobody really knows because they don't put out guidelines. They don't put out, they put out very vague stuff. Okay, so like no one truly knows if you need to be in the video or not. Your face, nobody truly knows. I would tend to think yes because you're an influencer and it's an influencer program. You're being an influencer, and if you're not in the video, how much confidence do you have? How much of an influence are you? But if you're getting engagement on your channels, you are an influencer. You're influencing the audience no matter what. What the hell is this? Creeped up. I don't know. But anyway, what do I know? So anyway, we were talking about offsite traffic and driving stuff to Amazon for the big spring sale, and I wish everybody luck. Use the content scheduling tools. Okay, you do have. This is interesting, Adam. Okay, Adam says he thinks that you'd have to be careful criticizing other products. But the problem is now here's the catch. But they just did last year. The end of last year, a promotion where they wanted us to do what they call this or that videos, which were comparison videos where you would take like 2 different MP3, MP4 players, or Bluetooth speakers. I did a lot of those. You take two Bluetooth speakers and play them against each other. And if you had 3 Bluetooth speakers, you could make 6 videos because you'd play these 2 against, and then these 2, and then this one and this one, and then this one and this one, and this one and this one. Like a shell game, right? But of course you couldn't say anything bad, but you just point out the features in each one. So of course you can't say anything bad, derogatory. You can't say this is a piece of crap, but you can do a comparison video. They wanted it. What do you mean they don't have a list of items required in your video? So they don't have a list of items required in the video. That's what they're vague. They're vague. There's a lot of different strategies or thoughts. Like I tend to think that there's different strategies. Back it up. Every platform is different. So a YouTube instructional video would be an A to Z tutorial, opening the box, showing it how it works, what comes in the box, showing all the features, and then following up, showing it later on, after you've had it for a while, its durability and stuff, right? Oh, Abdul, hey man, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you here. So the YouTube video is the whole thing. Okay, people want to know the whole thing, so a nice long video on YouTube is fine. And okay, and then of course you got shorts that you can cut that up into shorts and drive traffic to that video. But then on stuff like TikTok, you got a 17-second video you're dealing with. So and Instagram the same thing, you get quick videos, right? But then on Amazon, it's a shoppable video. Now on the other platforms, you're driving the traffic. Okay, on Amazon, the traffic's already there. They're already on the product page. They're already considering buying this item. You're there to push them over the edge, right? So it's a different mindset. So I'm not trying to tell them the whole thing. I'm trying to find out what is the question, what's stopping people from buying this item, okay? And doing a shoppable video saying that that's okay. People are going to start seeing my video and converting, watching my video, because I'm solving the problem. I'm answering the question and creating the sale. Okay, that's my opinion only, right? But that's the difference between a YouTube video, a shoppable video, and a short like a TikTok or an Instagram reel, right? Abdul said back when AIP had this or that, it was really busy with the Chinese. Yep, exactly. So I had no time. I didn't do well with it because I was not invited to that one. For some reason, I didn't get that email, or I lost the email, whatever it was, but I didn't get invited to it. I did make a couple of videos, but the problem with that was my business model is after I do the shoppable video, I get the item from an agent or a seller or whatever, right? And I do the video on it. Then I try to resell the item. I don't keep it. I can't have a warehouse full of crap, you know. So I try to get rid of it. So when the this or that thing hit, all the stuff that I had sold, I could have made videos on those, but I had sold it all. So I mean, it's like how much stuff can you store? You know, I've got shelves and shelves of stuff in the garage. I'm really going to have a garage sale as soon as the weather starts getting better. And yeah, features and benefits, Adam says. Yeah, exactly. You concentrate on the features and benefits. That's the Amazon video. The Amazon video is the features and benefits. But the this or that campaign, and from what I've heard from other people, those videos didn't really convert that well. They didn't convert that well. So I don't know why Amazon did that, because it's confusing. You know, as Adam was saying, you don't want to compare two things and make a derogatory statement about one thing. You don't want to, because Amazon doesn't like that. So you kind of you got to be, you're walking on eggshells in the video. You're being very careful not to put one down over the other one, right? So like what I did was I chopped up my videos already and just put them side by side, like, so I wasn't putting one down. I was putting them both up. I was talking both of them up. So and then they make their own decision. So that's what I approached it. I know Adam don't like the music. I know, but I got a bop, man. I got a bop. So anyway, that's the big sale. Okay. Does anybody have anything going on with the influencer program itself? Of course, I'm dealing with the artificial intelligence question. When they came out with the email about artificial intelligence is verboten. You can't do it. You can't do artificial. You can't create content for Amazon with AI, and that's on your Facebook channel, on your Instagram channel, on your TikTok channel. You can't create AI content and drive traffic to Amazon, right? That's what they're saying. Okay, so everybody's freaking out. AI is like the next best thing. You know, how are we going to utilize AI? You know, if we're not careful, it's going to be like, it's like a $400 trillion industry. It's gonna take over, right? It's going to take over. It's going to be replacing 30 million jobs in this country in the next couple of years. At least that's what I'm reading. But how can we utilize it for an Amazon influencer if we can't use it to create content, right? Well, I got contacted by these guys, Alex, okay, Alex AI, and it's in beta. They're putting it together. I'm gonna share it with you. I'm gonna share the page with you. Okay, there's no affiliate link. Okay, so just hang out a few minutes, and I'm gonna reveal it to you. You can go there with no affiliate link, no nothing. You can just go and sign up and be part of the beta. And I'm waiting for them to send me an affiliate link. But since you guys have been hanging around with me, I'll reveal. I will reveal the AI tool that I'm using. And it's an AI tool because it's based on your analytics. It's setting you up with what you're selling, what they're going to say, what you're geared to sell the most. Like, okay, you might not even know it, but you sell a lot of, you know, this or that, right? You sell a lot of widgets, let's say. Who cares what it is? But so you didn't think that you were a widget salesman, right? You want to be a TV salesman, okay? but the analytics are saying you sell garbage cans, right? So every time you put out a video for garbage cans, it sells crazy, right? And you keep trying to make TV videos. Well, this AI is going to tell you, stop it, you idiot. Start making garbage can videos, right? It's going to tell you what your niche is, what you're going to be, and it's also going to set you up with what products to do videos on. This is going to be a good product for you to do, and you're going to be able to search how many videos are on that product. Matter of fact, they're going to serve it to you in order, and you can have it where they have one video in the carousel, and it's all gravy. And the other thing they're working on, it's not ready yet, but they're working on it based on the feedback they've gotten from me and from Billy, using the AI to match us to brands. Their vision is to not charge the influencer any money for this tool. Their vision is to charge the brands to be a member of the tool, right? And as a member of the tool, they're going to be matched with quality influencers to do videos for their products based on AI. So they're going to be served up quality content creators based on AI that's already proven in whatever niche it is to be successful for that brand or seller or agent. Okay, pretty crazy AI stuff. So you can't use AI to make content, right? But you can use AI to find what's going on and to find the best deals. Okay, and I'm still trying to figure out. We're talking about. I want to know what they're doing when they're scraping Amazon. If they're scraping Amazon, what they're exposing my account to. That's all important stuff. Accounts get shut down because of bad players, bad actors, and all the time. And if you're not careful what tool you're using and you're associating with the wrong thing, you can get shut down. So I'm in another meeting this week, being sure what. I mean, they've already told me everything is up and up, and they're not doing anything against terms of service. Okay, but there's really no way for me to know if they're telling me the truth. I'm just taking them at their word, which is pretty scary. But let's go and share the screen since you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay. And it's called Alex. All right, let me come over here. How are we sharing it? Okay, you can see that. Okay, well, let me go down here so I'm out of the way. All right, let's get rid of the banner. You guys have seen that banner enough, right? Okay, we'll get rid of the banner. All right, so this is Alex, co-pilot for Amazon influencers. Okay, it's going to give you daily picks up here that are going to be matched to you based on when you sign up. You're going to give it analytics about you, and it's going to have stuff based on what and it's going to have a little slider here, and you go and check these out. And it's got I'll show you. So this thing here is the LED light. It says, right. So it says to view it. It's going to give you all the information. You can add it to a watch list to watch it later. It's going to give you the Amazon ranking here and where it goes over the past few days if it's fluctuating. Going to tell you that this has 4 empty slots. Okay, so you can make a video on rank right here, giving you the price, giving you the listing. Okay, it's number 1,000, which is still pretty damn good. Believe it. Gives you the ASN, gives you all kinds of stuff. All right. Just telling you it's a great tool. Now it's also we can search. We can set up filters for this. You can search bestsellers, new releases, movers and shakers. Now. And then you can go to departments. I've got all of these departments. These are automatically checked for me every time because that's the way when I signed up, I checked all of these. But you can uncheck them and check whatever you want, right? And you can show the top 100 products, and it's going to give you the products. It's going to tell you how many were sold last month. It's ranking number 30, and it's pretty good. It's wireless CarPlay adapter. I've done about 3 videos on these different things. They're pretty popular. 1 influencer video in the carousel. It's got 5 stars. Great product. And we can view it like I just did, 4 empty slots. Okay, now it's on the uptick here. So that's probably a good thing to do right there. So you can add it to your watch list and watch it later. I don't want to click into my watch list because I don't want to reveal what I'm watching. I'm giving you enough information here, I think, already. Pretty good tool, and you can use it a lot of different ways. A lot of different ways to find products, and like I said, they're getting into the brand deal part of it because we're talking about it. Amazon is a great partner. I said at the beginning, they're a great partner to have, but they're quick to anger. They're quick to anger, and they can change their mind at any time. they could take the program away tomorrow. They can decide to change the program. They can try to throttle everybody back. A lot of people are making a third what they were making last year at this time, right? A lot of people are making a lot less. People are making the same, but a lot of people are making a lot less. Amazon, it can't be the only guy in town. It can't be the only egg in the basket. It's coming up on Easter, right? So you hedge your bets by sticking into the Amazon program, and you've already got this skill making an Amazon video, right? You've already got this skill making an Amazon video. You should be using that skill making videos for brands, agents, and sellers, right? And of course, you probably are doing it. They reach out to you right away. By the time you've got a couple of videos up, they're reaching out to you. They want to send you free stuff. Stop accepting free stuff. Free stuff is going to ruin your account because none of that stuff is going to sell. You're going to have a bunch of free stuff in your account on your storefront, and none of it's going to sell. All right, you're going to have no sales from these things because they're going to have 50 sales a month at most. A lot of these things. That's why they're giving away for free. You want to get stuff that you're going to, if that's the case, you want to get paid up front. So you're going to get, I'm going to say $100. You're not going to get $100, but you start at $100 and negotiate, right? I'm not going to tell you what I get, but I get all different from different people. I've been doing it for 3 years. Some people from 3 years ago, I'm doing it for $20. Some people, I'm doing it now and I'm real busy and they want it done. It's at this price, a premium price, right? And I don't want to tell you where I'm at because it's not fair. But Alex is going to be hooking us up. I didn't want to make hooking us up like it was that, but getting us matched with brands and agents to work with. And okay, wouldn't it be great? Because one of my pet peeves was when they asked me the question, is like, what I really hate is having to fight with other influencers. Okay, and I'm interested. I PM you, I DM you. I'm an influencer. I'd love to do a video for you. And you're fighting with all these other people. And you know what? You don't even know what they're looking for, right? They're looking for a 12-year-old girl with pigtails, right? And you're wasting your time trying to go back and forth with the seller, right? Or they're looking for, an older person or a younger person or a female or a male, and you're the opposite, right? But meanwhile, you're wasting your time trying to get this product, and they have no interest in you. They're not even answering you back, or if they're answering you back, they're not. They're just wasting your time. Wouldn't it be great to only get stuff that you're qualified to do, that the seller wants you to do? Like they want your type. You're the type. That's what they want. They want the dad type to do the garage video with the power tools, right? They want the mom type to do the spin brush that cleans the toilet. They want you know what I'm saying? All right. So wouldn't it be great not to have to fight with each other in Facebook groups, trying to jump on things like scraps of meat, like lions and scraps of meat? That's what really annoyed me the most about the whole thing. And they was like, that's great. We're going to use Alex to fix that problem for you. We're gonna use it to figure out what brands want and match them with influencers. This is great, and I think it's going to be a great thing. I think it's going to be an awesome thing. So if you can see, can you see it when I shared it? You can't see the website up there. I don't think you can. All right, hold on. It is called. Let me see. Alex.terranova Labs. Alex@terranovalabs.io. terranovalabs.io. Okay. Alex.terranovalabs.io. All right. Hopefully, do I have a, let me see something here. Can I do this? No, because it'll be my dashboard. Wah, wah, wah. Hold on, I'm getting the link. Bear with me. I'm getting the sign-in link for you. I'm going to put it in the comments here. I don't know if you guys can see it. If I put it in these comments, will it go to Facebook and everything? I think it will. So that's it. Alex at Terranova Labs. Sign it. All right. It's not an affiliate link. I don't have an affiliate link. They're not charging any money for the tool. Like I said, their goal is to keep it free to influencers. Okay, they want to charge the brands for the premium of being matched with the proper influencers. Can you imagine the marriage here? The brands and the agents and the sellers. This is what they're looking for. They want this. They want to stop wasting their time negotiating with people. Now, not only that, but Alex will have your rates in there too. So they'll be able to tell, okay, my videos are from $50 to $100 and they're 1 to 3 minutes. You can even put your link in there, I'm assuming, and they can check you out, vet you before they work with you. Okay, it's going to be a great tool to use for the Amazon Influencer Program. So what do you think? What do you think, Alex? Because I'm going to be meeting with them this week, and I'd like to get some feedback. So if you guys do sign up and use it, and the other thing too is I did buy last week 2 products. They came yesterday. They actually came Friday. I made videos for them yesterday and uploaded them. They'll probably be live today or tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to report by Thursday if they're starting to get sales, if they ranked on the carousels or not, and based on what Alex told me to do, based on that, when I did the search. And I think I have a video up of me doing the search and picking the products. No, I don't. No, because I didn't want to give the products away before I did the test, but I will give it away at the end. So stay tuned for that. And that's Alex. Alex is going to be a blast. You're going to love it. You're going to love Alex. Oh man. Okay. I clicked the link. It worked, but you had to be an influencer. Yeah, you do have to be an influencer. But the next thing, Alex, you can do. Okay, Adam, Alex is the tool. Adam is the guy. So the next thing we're going to talk about is KDP, Amazon KDP, and becoming a published author of a book. Okay, everybody has a book inside them. Is what they were always told me, right? And what's that? But not Amazon. I don't know. But so the Amazon KDP is you can become a self-published author, and they said that they say everybody has a book in them, right? Light stands, okay. Yeah, you got to be careful, and there's, again, Adorama is not something I'm familiar with, Adam, but did you have to pay shipping? Because that always is the thing with me. I'll find something cheaper, and then there'll be shipping involved. Where Amazon was Prime, I'm a Prime member, so I mean, it ends up always doing that. I'm going to get it in 2 days, and I'm not going to pay shipping. So that's a lot of times what happens. I get something off Amazon, and now I'm waiting at least a week for it. And sometimes that's annoying now. And I'm used to getting stuff sometimes the same day. If I order something in the morning, I get it by the nighttime sometimes. And that's Amazon spoiling us all. But KDP, becoming a published author, everybody has a book inside them, right? It was free, but $70. Okay, so then you had to pay over a certain amount to get free shipping. That's the other thing that a lot of places do too. I use a tool called BookBolt. Okay, now. I said everybody has a book in them, but people are making a lot of money with low. Well, they used to say no content books, okay, but now it's low content books, and it's journals, it's puzzle books, it's crossword puzzles, it's Sudokus, it's comic books, just blank panels, comic book blank, so people can make their own comic books. You name it, all kinds of stuff, okay? And through BookBolt's a research tool. You can research KDP. You can find the bestsellers. You can find their titles, their covers, their book covers, their thumbnails, their keywords, all their stuff, all their analytics that they're using to rank on Amazon KDP. You can model yourself after them and you can find obscure niches, okay? So everybody's writing a diary for nurses or a journal for nurses, but not everybody is writing a journal for cardiac nurses or specific jobs, right? So you may be a maintenance guy, but you might be like a plumbing maintenance guy, or you might be a roofing. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, you find out the specific thing. Okay. Um, I always say nurse because there's so many different kinds of nurses, but something like that where people say fireman, but maybe it's volunteer fireman, okay, or maybe it's I don't want to give away. Brainstorm your own ideas. I'm not here to give you ideas, but I'm just trying to point you in the right direction. So you use the tool to find obscure niches. All right. Now the cool thing about Amazon KDP, is it's so easy to become a bestseller if you find the right niche. Okay, you could find an obscure niche that you could become a bestseller in by getting like 5 sales, right? And you could manipulate it by having your friends buy the book, right? Or if you have a Facebook group, you could say, hey, buy the book, you put it out there, this is the book, or whatever following, whatever audience you have. Maybe you get 5 sales in a certain niche, you could become a bestseller. Once it's a bestseller, it gets the bestseller rank, the tag on it, right? Then you can probably run some ads to it for like $5 a day, and start killing it, right? Some of the research I was doing, people are making off of one low content book hundreds of dollars a month on each book, and they're putting out, like I'm putting out one book a week right now. I wanted to put out one a day, but I got so much going on. I'm averaging about one a week. I've been doing it for a few weeks now. It takes time for everything to get approved, get caught up in the algorithm, get placed, and all that stuff. So I haven't had enough analytics to release anything yet, but I'm getting close. And I'm going to run ads to some of the books to see if that makes any difference. But let me show you Book Bolt quickly, because I said I would. Hmm, I guess I didn't grab it up. Let me go get it. I got to sign in. Give me a second. Sorry for I hate the dead space. Hate the dead space. All right. So now I'm ready to share it. Okay. So let me see if that's there. There you go, Book Bolt. Okay, so Book Bolt, that's it right there. So these are all the tutorials. It's easy to use, but it's got every tutorial you could think about. It's got an app called KDP Spy. It's got the tutorials here. It's got you can research products. This is the research. So you can research sellers. You can find out now. What's good about researching sellers is you can find out how many books a seller has. You know, if it's in a certain niche, how many sales they're getting for each book, how much money they're making every month. You can find out all of that kind of stuff, and you can model yourself after good authors, right? The cloud is good. We're going to go to the cloud and search. The book scout is also good. You can go there and you can put the ASIN number into the book scout, and it'll give you all the information on the book, the keywords, everything on there, right? The categories that they're in, all the stuff you need to rank. You got favorites, you got keywords. This is great right here. Down here is the KDB categories. You can, I don't know if you can see this, I might be in the way here, right? I might be in the way. Yeah, I'm in the way. But right under where my body is, is the KDB categories, and you put in the keyword, it'll tell you what you put in the book title, and it'll tell you what categories it should be put in. And then KDP Spy is an app, a tool that you can use. And let's go to the cloud. All right, you go to the cloud. Now it's going to give you. You can search for whatever you want to search for, top 100, top 500, bestseller rank here. You can the category notebooks, journals. So we're going to just search notebooks. The price range up to $100. We're not going to put a keyword in because we want to do a broad search, but you could put a keyword in if you have a niche. If you wanted to do nurses or whatever, right? So let's search it. Didn't take no time at all. Now it's going to tell you, let me close this over here. All right. So now it's going to tell you all the best-selling books in the notebook category, right? It's going to tell you the price, bestseller rank, estimated monthly sales. Okay, so this one's making 474 sales for this book. Shit, I can't remember. Can you make a book like that? It's just a notebook people write stuff down in, right? Uh, it's got all kinds of different keywords and stuff that you can find. You can find all that stuff out, right? And there's the description. You can shows you the description. Now you can go in here, and it's going to show you the price, what the price was on every day of the month or the year, and it's going to show you the bestseller rank. You can see how the bestseller rank is fluctuating on this book, right, back and forth. And you can do all kinds of research, figure out what's selling, what's not selling, what you need to do to get your book to sell, right? Really, really helpful tool. And this is just one little search that I did, right? We'll go back to tutorials. And that's the research aspect. It's got all of those research tools, okay? But it also has a creator tool, right? And I'm probably going to expose myself here. It's probably going to show you the book that I just put out. No, it didn't. What happened? Oh, I see what happened. It's a different page. I got to share this page too. Okay, you know what? I'm going to share this page for you. It's the book that I just put out. I'm going to share it with you anyway. I shouldn't share it with you, but here it is. All right. So, so this is the cover. So you made it. They have a thing to make the cover. It gives you. It's already got the template on there. So things to do when I die. It's an end of life journal, right? And of course, every page. I made all of this. This book belongs to, right? And you've got different pages on here, accounts, 401k numbers, stocks, right? This is just a journal on somebody that wants to have all their affairs in order. So if they die, their wife, their family, their husband, their kids can take care of all their affairs. Now all the templates that they have, if you want to make puzzle books, crossword books, other Sudokus, and it's got all your pages in here for weight loss, for you name it. It's got every kind of tutorial you've got, any kind of template, okay? And you can make your book, and you can add pictures. I added some prayer quotes at the bottom of some of the pages, right? Pretty cool, right? Easy password tracker so people can get into all your emails and stuff. I don't know if you've ever had someone close to you pass, and trying to get into their stuff is sometimes a nightmare. So this was just an idea that I had. It was actually from research that I did from a book. Hey man, thanks about that, Abdul. I did that in that app. Downloading something from actually from Google, but I made sure I searched something that was commercial free or commercial approved, so I could use it. So there was going to be no copyright stuff. And then of course you're going to put that up there. Now based on the title and subtitle, the cover, and that cover is dark. I was playing around with that, Abdul, because I wasn't sure that it was going to grab attention, right? But I want it to be serious because it's a serious subject. But I also want it to be stop the scroll, attractive type of thing. So the keywords, the title, the subtitle, the cover, and of course the category that it goes in. Now you can choose the category that it goes in, and like I said, if you find an obscure category, right, that doesn't take a lot of sales to get bestseller, that's what you're trying to get. And you put one of these books out. If you could put one book out a day, right, and if this is all you're doing, right, you put one of these books out a day. It took me about 2 hours, an hour to get everything set up, all the clip art I wanted, all the stuff I put it together, and then go into the tool and put it together, right? But it took me a little longer to do the research to figure out what book I'm going to do, what niche, what journal. There's journals, there's notebooks, there's all kinds of stuff, right? Diaries, puzzle books, all that kind of stuff, right? And you put one out a day. I'll give it 3 months. So now you have 90 books out there, okay? Now, if you go with the 80-20 rule, right? That everybody seems to say is a thing. 80-20 rule is, you know, out of your efforts, 20% of your efforts are gonna be your money makers, right? So if you have 20% of the 90 books selling, making sales, you're going to start making some money, and it's all volume. So now, again, 3 years from now, you're going to have 600 books, right? And 20% of the 600 books are going to sell, right? So, and I just showed you those bestsellers. They were making 400 or 500 a month sales. Now they're averaging probably $2-3 a book. All right. So they're making $800 per book. All right. Now they might have 5 books that are selling out of 90 books, right? So that's a couple of grand a month just on low content books. Now it's not a guarantee. I'm not telling you anything. It's not a guarantee. You still have to get the keywords right. You still have to get the title right. You still have to get the category right. You still have to get the title right. And this is things that you're going to test, right? You're going to change. You can always put out another book. Okay, that didn't work. I'm going to put out the same type of book, but I'm going to put a different title. I'm going to try different keywords. I'm going to do a different thing. I'm going to do a different cover, right? And you Frankenstein stuff together that works until you get the perfect book, right? That's what you do, all right? So that's Book Bolt, okay? Very, very, very good tool to make money with KDP. And KDP ain't going anywhere. Okay, KDP ain't going anywhere. They're paying out a lot of money. And if you do have a book in you, if you do have a nonfiction or a fiction book in you, by all means, you can publish it on KDP, and people are making good living publishing these books on KDP. Well, I've been battling for a while. I wanted to touch on one other thing. Okay, the GoBrunch, the creators on clubhouse, whatever, mastermind, co-working space, a place we're going to keep each other accountable for what we're doing. Because like for example, I'm slacking off on my YouTube channel, my product YouTube channel. I'm not uploading my product videos there. I gotta sit down. I got like probably 50 videos I gotta upload. So we got to stay accountable. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to start meeting in the Creators On place. And I'm going to show you that right now. Creators On. Do I have it up here? I don't have it. Can you imagine? I'm not prepared, people. Give me a sec. Anyway, it's kind of like Zoom. All right. And it's kind of like Zoom meets Clubhouse because it has a lobby, and it has a bunch of I'm talking and I can't find. There it is. It has a bunch of different rooms to it, and see if I can share this screen here. Stop sharing that. We're going to share this. Boom, boom, boom. GoBrunch. This is GoBrunch. Okay, the GoBrunch is the software, is the tool. Okay, let me see now if you can see all of this. So this is the lobby. Okay, so just like in a Zoom call, now this is me down here. When you pop in, all of these little black circles are seats, and people will pop in, and they'll pop in with their camera. Now they can add their circle camera. We can't put my camera on because I'm using it, right? You can put your microphone on, and you can talk to each other in the room in real time. Okay, pretty cool. Now up here, these are all other rooms. This is the conference room where we have our meetings. I used to have the meetings on Sundays in here. And okay, up here is the big meeting room. These are all different meeting rooms. There's one-on-one room. These are video rooms. They're actually workshops. You go into the workshop and you can see my videos on how to make shoppable videos, how to use Logi. This is the collab room. So the collab room is a workshop where you can go in, and this thing is always open. You can come to Logi. I mean, you can come to Creators On. You can come to this right here. Any time of the day or night, it's open. You can come in here and watch the videos. You can come to the collab room. You guys can meet each other when I'm not here. Go into the collab room. Let's go into the collab room. You're just going to let me, you're going to come with me. That's great stuff. All right. So this is the collab room, okay? And So there I popped into that seat and popped in over here. Now in this room, you can share, everybody can share their screen. This here you can share, and I'm going to pop it up. You can share your screen, you can share boards, you can share all your stuff. Welcome to the collab land. If you want in here, you can collab. You can share your screen. You can share videos. You can share files. You can talk to each other in real time. You can share your camera. You can give each other feedback. This is going to be a great place to hang out. Make yourself at home. It's always open. There's no time that you have to be in here. You can come. You can make an appointment with somebody else, and both of you can come here at the same time and hang out and use the guild and collab. Can't understand why your video keeps getting denied. Yeah, so that's the pop-up video. This video pops up when people come into the room so that they know what's going on. And I can't move that out of the way. Yeah, I can. Right. And so you can see my microphone is working because the bubble's popping up. Now I can't share. It won't let me share my camera. Circle Ken won't let me. It won't let me share my camera like I said before because I'm sharing it here in stream in the stream. So but then I got this video up here. So if you wanted to know why you were denied for those free videos, Abdul, you can check that out. Or it wasn't Abdul. It was Ashy. I think that was who it was. But this is the GoBrunch. Now you can always go back to the lobby from here by clicking this little circle and going back to the lobby, right? And now let's go over to the conference room. So we have big meetings in the conference room. We can go to the conference room. And I pop up here, right? And here we are in the conference room in real time, kind of like Zoom, but it's a lot better than Zoom. It's a lot cooler than Zoom, okay, in my opinion. All right. And we have meetings in here. And like I said, the Sunday meetings are usually in there. But I decided to have it on in YouTube and Facebook today because I get more traffic. I get more people in here. Hey, Ashy Dog and Adam says reminds me I attended Amazon Zoom meeting Monday night. That's yep. You got to take those meetings and run with them. The Zoom meeting. So what an Amazon for an influencer or for associate stuff? Yeah, Ashley, it is. Usually, I'm usually there on Sunday nights, 9 o'clock. But I'm trying to build the audience there, and so I'm trying to build awareness. So that's why I'm coming on to YouTube and Facebook, and I'm also on Twitter, X, and even LinkedIn. I'm on today. So I'm trying to get awareness to this. I call it Creators On. It's the Amazon Creators Guild. It's the guild. It's the water cooler. We're going to come here. We're going to shoot the shit. We're going to talk about the program. We're going to talk about what's wrong with the program. We're going to talk about what's right with the program. We're going to talk about what we've been doing right, what we've been doing wrong, what we've heard, what emails we've gotten, and we can share it all there privately, right? Where nobody has to. Or for resellers, pretty cool, man. I never got into that reselling with Amazon. I know we talk about it a lot. And at the FBA thing, I never got into. But yeah, but come down to the Creators On, and we're going to start building up that audience. You can go there and check it out. You go to youdidn'tknow.live if you want the link to it. Let me see if I have it over here. Somewhere over here I have it. Over brand. There it is. youdidn'tknow.live. So if you go to youdidn'tknow.live, you can sign up for the newsletter. It'll bring you right to the lobby in the Creators On, and you can check that out. Pretty cool. Okay. And I think it's going to be a good resource for people. And once it takes off, and I don't have to be there. It's not an ego thing. There's nothing for sale. I'm not selling anything, which is probably stupid of me. But I want it to be a place where we can go and this is such an isolated industry. Okay, you're in your basement, you're in your attic, you're in your garage, you're in your bedroom, you're in your studio, wherever it is. You're alone. Your family doesn't understand what you're doing. Your friends don't know what you're doing. They don't understand what you're doing. People, they don't get it, right? And so you have to have a place where you can like let off steam and say, I'm frustrated. People don't understanding me. So that's my point. That's the whole point of Creators On, a place for us to hang out at the water cooler and talk about. We're going to meet Sunday nights, like this Sunday. We're usually there. Okay, I came on YouTube and Facebook and stuff to get awareness, like I said. But we go there and we're going to vent. We're going to talk about this is what happened last week, and this is what I'm going to do this next week, and we're going to keep each other accountable. Okay, because that's another thing. Like I said, I'm slacking off on the YouTube channel, on my product YouTube channel. I need a push to be accountable, to start uploading and make sure I upload all those videos to YouTube after I get them to Amazon. So it's a pretty cool world we have here, right? And we all have different experiences, and we can help each other. Okay, so that's why if you go to youdidn't.know.live, join Creators On, the Amazon Creators Guild. Like I said, nothing will ever be for sale. If you sign up for the newsletter, I've yet to do this, but I might send you something, a tool that I found or whatever. Like, I'm going through tools all the time. If I think it's going to help you, I'm going to send you. This is what it is. Like the one tool, Alex, I didn't even have an affiliate link for. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it to share my knowledge. So you'll share with me what you know. Okay, that's my goal. I'm greedy. I'm greedy and selfish, right? I want to know what you know, and I'm willing to tell you what I know to find it out. Okay, I mean, that's pretty fair. Wouldn't you say that's fair? Okay. That's everything that I had today. That was everything I wanted to run through. Unless you want to talk about TikTok. I've been slacking on TikTok. I still have hits on there every once in a while, but actually I got to do videos on this thing, this 128-in-1 cylinder screwdriver set that they just sent me an email that's back on sale. So I'm going to do some videos on this right now when I get off of here, and make some TikTok magic, right? TikTok magic. So Adam, Ashy, Abdul, everybody that was here, thank you for being here. Appreciate it, guys. And way back in the beginning, we had Gear Websites was here way back in the beginning. They were waiting for us to start. I don't know if they're still here, but I appreciate all you guys being here. Now Tuesday, I'm going to be going live, probably 8 o'clock Eastern time, and I don't know if I'm going to be on YouTube or in the Creators On. We're going to see what happens. I'm probably gonna go on YouTube for another week, trying to build up awareness, and then we'll jump into the private room again to see if I can get you over there, because it's been a chore, because I think people think I'm trying to sell them something. I don't know, but so Tuesdays and Thursdays this week we're going to be going live and trying to do that. But I am going to Florida next week, so I won't be live Sunday next week. Or Tuesday, but Thursday next week I'll be back. So Sunday and Tuesday, who knows? Maybe I can figure out a way to do it from down in Florida, but we'll see. I won't have my gear. I won't have nothing. So it'll be on location. It'll be on location. All right. So I'll see you then. See you Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Look out for the email. Go to youdidn'tknow.live. Sign up. You'll get the email. Go to youdidn'tknow.live. You'll get the email. And the email will tell you what link to go to when I'm going live, whether it's YouTube, whether it's the Creators On, whether it's Facebook, wherever it is. If you're on that email list, you won't miss wherever I'm live, okay? All right, guys, take it easy. Boom, 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 boom.